On this Thursday morning, we want to get an update on the weather, and for that, let's go over to Annalise. Annalise, a lot cooler right now than it was at this time yesterday.
Oh yes, a lot cooler, Karen. In most cases, it's at least 15 degrees cooler. It's back to maybe needing a little bit of a jacket as you head out the door. So important to know that it is cooler, but it is much quieter too. The winds have died down, which is great to see after these two windy days we had. And it's all because of the storm system that is now pushing farther to the east. As that just keeps moving away, our pressure change is not as great, and so those winds are able to kind of let up. But as you can see, clear sky, that means that yes, we were able to really drop fast last night, especially considering how dry this air mass is. A dew point of 42 tells us that's a pretty dry air. And then we're seeing temperatures again in the mid 50s. Just think, this time yesterday we were talking about numbers near 70. So 56 from the airport, a wind out of the west that's only at 3 miles per hour. Very different story for us. Across the area right now, we do have 40s back in the mix. Places like Denton, 44, McKinney, 49. Then you get into Dallas and in Fort Worth, and as we typically see, numbers are a little bit higher, 57 for Dallas. Burleson at 50 degrees, but it's cool for really all of us. The rest of the day does not stay cool. We're going to see mostly sunny sky. We'll have a light south wind, and then those temperatures will respond. Looks like highs today topping out in the low to mid 80s. So we will see, again, a warmer setup. Overnight tonight, not as cool. Pretty mild start tomorrow. Looks like mid 60s for a good majority of us here in the Metroplex. That's because clouds are going to be moving in, and we're also going to see that south wind picking up. Now, the clouds I'm talking about moving back in are all ahead of our next storm system. And yes, we're already talking about that for tomorrow. So this cold front's going to be moving our way late day tomorrow. Looks like more so tomorrow night. That's why I think we're talking about some scattered storms tomorrow afternoon, but they expand through the evening. We're especially going to be focused on locations east of I-35. These are some strong storms, by the way, and then those quickly do move on as we move on into early Saturday. Speaking of strong storms, the severe threat has gone up, so important to note there's an enhanced risk that stretches from DFW all the way through central Mississippi. So a pretty large area expected to see that severe weather threat. And for us here in North Texas, this is a large hail threat. So just be mindful of any late day plans tomorrow. You'll want to make sure that you're paying attention. Golf ball size or greater is a possibility. That's what we're talking about with that large hail. And then the rest of the weekend, after we can get through those storms, it's a big improvement. A little cooler on Saturday with sunshine. Highs will be in the low 70s.